It's autumn!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Gengo Lingo mini lesson. Today it's Friday, so we're gonna do a Friday banter.
Yes.
Long time no see, Maui. How have you been?
I've been good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had a Friday banter in a little while, so
Yeah.
we're back bantering.
Yes, that's right.
What are we gonna banter about today?
Well, I wanted to banter about kimokse, but Jeff won't let me because I can't pronounce the English word for it.
Yeah, do you guys know what this is? Kinmokse? It seems like everybody here in Japan knows what it is. I did not know about this stuff. This stuff smells so nice, right?
We
Yeah.
have one in our yard,
Yeah.
actually. We have two trees right above our driveway.
Yeah.
It's making a mess on our car,
Yes.
but it smells so nice. And it always reminds me of autumn.
Autumn, right.
Yes.
Yes, so we're in the midst of autumn right now. And just one more thing about the kinmokse, the English name is really tough. English name, according to Googlepedia, Osmanthus fragrans aurantiacus.
Okay.
So here's a good chance to spread the word.
About that word.
No.
Kimokse.
Yeah, kimokse, yes. Spread the Japanese word.
Yeah, the Japanese word.
We can do without the English word.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But definitely since moving to Japan, when I start to smell it, I think it's usually maybe beginning of October.
Yeah, ours went a little bit late this year.
Yeah. But then you kind of feel like, summer's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Living in Canada, we didn't really have a flower or a tree that smelled that gave us the fall feeling.
You didn't have a smell.
No.
Oh, okay. You had visuals.
Yeah,
though.
visuals, yes. Yeah, we have a lot of this, right? So in fall, all of the leaves change color in fall. And that was my big signal that fall is here.
I see. And you guys have like Japanese maple in Canada, right?
Well, mostly maple,
Okay.
but Japanese maple can be found.
Yeah.
My parents had some at their house.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Maybe that's why I thought that you had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually a lot of my students don't know what to say when they're talking about like autumn leaves. So, I mean, I just gave the answer, but yeah, you can say autumn leaves. We also use the word foliage.
Foliage is
so-
when it's all in the trees. I like to watch or look at the foliage.
Yeah, I like to look at the foliage. The foliage in Kyoto is really nice.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, fallen leaves or autumn leaves.
Let's test Maui. What kind of leaf is this, Maui?
An acorn tree?
Oh, that's really close, but it's not an acorn tree.
Oh, it's an oak tree.
She got it. Good. Very good.
Because it's the only big tree in our yard.
Maui, the amateur horticulturalist.
Yes. Well, it's because, Jeff was saying that he had a visual. In Japan, we have, the scent and also visual cues. In Hawaii, we don't have that.
Right.
Yeah.
The land with no seasons. Perpetual summer.
Yes. Can't complain.
Paradise?
I mean, I don't complain about it.
Right.
But, we definitely didn't, especially I lived right by the ocean. So maybe my house was like a 3-minute drive from the beach. But further up the mountain, you could definitely feel it getting colder in the morning and in the evening. And we had autumn leaves up in the mountain as well.
Oh,
yeah,
so in
Haleakala.
the mountains, there would be some seasonal change. Wow, I didn't know that.
We had like seasonal trees and flowers in the mountains.
Wow.
Yeah, it even, many people are always surprised, but it snows on Haleakala.
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough to go snowboarding or anything, but it definitely snows. Like, it can be snow-capped. So...
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Like, I didn't realize the mountains were that big that the tops would have. Now, just Haleakala, or, like, are we going to see snow on the other mountains, too? Like Manakeya.
Oh yeah,
Manoa.
definitely.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I just like, for me, Haleakala, because like the way that my family celebrated Christmas is we would go to the beach and have a barbecue.
That's so crazy.
So we would be, barbecuing on the beach in our swimsuits, but you kind of look up the mountain and you could see that it was snow capped. So it's like, oh, it's winter. It's
Wow.
Christmas today.
Wow. It's a different life. So were you thrown off when you came to Japan and you got spring and autumn and winter too?
Yes, definitely. So, I mean, I didn't really experience cold weather until I went to university in San Francisco.
Yeah. So before Japan, you did some time in San Francisco.
Yeah, but I never experienced like a wintry winter
Yeah.
until I came to Japan. Yeah.
San Fran, kind of still Southern California, so it's still got that mostly one season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fog and what is
Lots of fog.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in Japan, so, one thing about me anyway is that I like winter if it's snowing. So I don't like when it's cold and not snowing. I'm like, if it's going to be cold, it might as well snow.
Okay, I see.
But he always laughs at me because he's like, oh my gosh, living with snow in the wintertime is such a hassle. I'm like, what? It's so much fun. I'm like, it's fun when it snows, 30 centimeters, 40 centimeters.
Right. Yes. And then you have to go to work. So you wake up at 5:30 in the complete dark. You have to clean off your car. You have to shovel your driveway for hours.
Yeah.
And then you get stuck in the snow. Yeah.
Yes, I didn't experience that.
No.
But how long? Like, I love autumn, right? Autumn in Japan is wonderful. I wish that it was autumn 6 months out of the year.
Okay.
But I often find that my body like longing for a longer autumn.
Winter comes too fast.
Yeah, like
Okay.
summer ends, and then I think it was maybe 3 years ago we had like 1 week of autumn weather,
Yes.
and then it was winter.
Yeah, that was probably like 2020, the worst year on record. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's just an evil year.
Yeah. And like spring is nice, obviously. It gets warmer, there's nice flowers, but it also comes with allergies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so autumn's definitely one of my favorite seasons, or maybe my favorite season in Japan. For sure.
Is there anything that you do in autumn? Anything special?
Not necessarily, but like just in daily life.
Yeah.
So in summer we have the windows closed and we got the AC on.
Yeah.
And then in autumn I just like I open all the windows and I let, fresh air.
Close all the windows. Yeah, it's cold in here, Maui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But, in Canada, autumn has a lot of events. So
Oh.
we've got Thanksgiving,
Oh, okay.
which is actually, last weekend. It changes, but it's around the middle of October.
In Canada.
Yep. Yeah,
In
it's
America,
totally
it's-
different than America.
Yeah, America.
I don't know. America, what are they doing?
The third week of
Who knows?
November.
Yeah. And of course, Halloween at the end.
Right?
Yeah. And,
Well, it's like the holiday season, right? So holiday vibes are kind of start up in autumn.
I think that's more American.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My feeling of holiday is winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And of course, everybody, like Canada and America are so big that people have totally different experiences.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my American buddies who live near Canada probably have more similar feelings to me. People down in southern parts of America probably more like you.
Right. Yeah. In Japan, autumn is known for obviously, beautiful views and scenery, but also good food.
Oh,
Autumn
really?
is like the time for good food.
Oh, well, is it because of like harvest, like vegetables are being harvested? Because that's like, I said Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is a harvest festival.
Right. Yeah. Maybe like I guess it's when most of the vegetables are harvested here too.
I see.
But it's not just vegetables. Like people talk about autumn being the best food for seafood and for for everything.
Interesting. I didn't notice that at all.
Oh really?
Yeah. Maybe like Japan really likes to showcase certain foods at certain times of the year.
Yes.
That's like not something I'm used to. Canada doesn't do it so much.
It's like the chestnut time right now in Japan too, the kuri.
I smell a lot of ginkgo too.
Oh yeah, the ginkgo, yes. Yeah, that's true. But in Japan, I don't know if there's any like festival.
Well, yeah, I mean, I saw on the cover of the news today there was people doing a festival. So
Okay.
I don't know the name.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Well,
know where.
Oktoberfest is actually becoming more popular in recent
right.
days, right?
But Maui,
What?
do you know how Japan does Oktoberfest?
No.
They just take the name and put it anytime they want. So July, Oktoberfest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops.
Yes. So, of course, in Europe, like Germany,
Yeah.
and in places with German descendants, Oktoberfest is in October
Yeah, right.
because it's Oktoberfest.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Japan does Oktoberfest whenever.
Yes, my information is a little bit old. I remember this was before COVID, but yes, there was it was August Oktoberfest, or because the weather was nicer.
Okay. So basically just means like a beer garden.
Yes,
A beer party.
Yes.
I see. I see. Okay. Well, let us know, like, what is your favorite season? If it's autumn, what do you like about autumn? Back me up. Let me know. Let us know, like, what are the main foods that people really enjoy in the autumn?
Choco pie?
Choco pie? What?
I don't know. I just had some choco pie. I really enjoyed it. It's autumn.
Okay.
Does that count?
I guess so.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks
everybody.
guys. Have a
See
great
you.
weekend.